today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Handoff right side to Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 20 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It's taken to the 26. A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The Colts at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a look.
Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So Frank Reich had it right as his guys win the challenge.
Point after try forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Porter.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice... Second and 2.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll set up to throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Colts come to the line, ready to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now back to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And his guys now... Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. He'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A great play.
Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. The Titans locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head over to Hotlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Packers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield. And inside the 45.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they did.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. And stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Indianapolis, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year.
And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down, he'll drop to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown. It's Jacobs to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Hunt.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now, first quarter.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Up the middle. Here's Taylor.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this one is incomplete.
The Colts at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage.
1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. From 4 yards out.
2nd and 3. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
He's certainly not been afraid.
The Colts come to the line ready. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it before the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. As the first half is winding down. They'll start with the option. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
escape. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Weber. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Got his man, and oh, he coughed it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Colts are able to strike. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Colts on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. On the handoff, Taylor. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. Again, it's Taylor. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Eluding the pressure right. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On the handoff, this is Taylor. Down to about the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Give to Taylor. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Now Taylor. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
111 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Check smash. Check smash.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.